Alright, that was hilarious. The part that my battery decided to give out, like, right after I was that beautiful crotch shot. That was fabulous. So this is part 2, I guess. Fancy that. Part 2 will be, I don't know, part 2 won't be quite as revealing, I guess is the word for it, but I have to start part 2 off with the cap on part 1, since I didn't get to, close out properly. Yeah, my thighs look really fat in these shorts when I am in any other position other than standing straight up. And therefore, I hate these shorts. It sucks because they really do look cute when I'm standing up, but I can't handle how tight they are around my thighs when I'm sitting. It's just, it won't do. Maybe you can have them until I, if and when I lose some weight in these here thighs. So anyway, okay, back to, let's see, you had lots of things to say. The Astronomical Society, how that was kind of a happy coincidence that you were hoping to get more involved, and then the president called you and asked you to be more involved, essentially. I think that's cool. I think that's awesome. Get your focus going again, getting more involved in that, because I know you do enjoy it, even though sometimes you feel like you're the only young person there and you have no one to talk to. I don't know. I feel like that'll change. I feel like you warm up to people on your own eventually, and other people warm up to you eventually too. It's a slow process. Not everybody is super friendly right off the bat. So I think that's cool that you found another way to focus some attention on that aspect of your life. What else? Man. I hear ya when you're talking about the, your heart versus your brain and all that, and making decisions based on either thing, or having trouble making decisions because one conflicts with the other, and how your personality type is affected by that somehow, that you don't have a personality type, sort of, or at least you don't fall into a category that's already established. I feel like I'm very much the same, and I feel like we've talked about that before, where I think my problem is I'm always seeing things from everybody else's perspective, like almost to a fault, where it's hard for me to have my own perspective on things. It's hard for me to be very decisive about anything, because I'm always like, but I see it from their side too, or I see it from that side, and I don't know, it could go either way, and I don't know, that makes for kind of a wishy-washy person. I mean, sometimes it makes for someone who's really easy to get along with and easygoing or whatever, because there's very little conflict there, but it doesn't make for a very decisive person, a very good leader, I guess. So I guess that can be troublesome, and that can make it difficult to make decisions. Boy, oh boy, what else? You had so much. I like your posters up. I'm glad you finally got them up, even if it meant taking them out of the frames and using poster tack. I'd like to help with your stars, I guess. The only thing I could think is maybe doing some kind of border thing instead of having them in a big cluster. Maybe some kind of border around the tops of your walls, or like as accents on the edges of things, like even on the edges of your posters. I'll show you when I'm at your house later, like what my mind was thinking, but nothing too spectacular. But I don't know, might be a little helpful. Man, what else? Chicago is coming up so soon. I've got a few plans made, but mostly no plans. Mostly just, we're gonna wing it, but I do have a couple plans. Dinner plans with a whole bunch of my friends, which I think will be good. And Shed Aquarium with Susan and her little boy, which should be super fun. Sometimes doing that kind of stuff with a little kid is makes it more fun, because you feel like a little kid, and you get to experience everything with them, the wonder of everything, so that's cool. I think Susan's husband John will be coming too, and as I told Susan, that'll be great, because then we'll have a photographer, someone to take pictures of us all together as we do things, because that's going to be one of the issues when it's just me and you out and about, is that there'll be a lot of photos of me taking photos of you and you taking photos of me, but it'd be hard to get pictures of us together unless we ask people, which we can do, but I know we're not going to always want to do that, so that's okay too. But I'm super excited for this. I kind of have to start making my list for packing. I know I mentioned my packing lists, but I do. It's important to me to have everything written out that I want to bring, so I don't forget anything. I want to pack somewhat light, but, you know, it's tough because you never know what you're going to want to wear and all that stuff. The weather should be really nice, though. They've been having really moderate weather finally in Chicago. It hasn't been super hot like it was for a while, but it's staying pretty nice, so I think we could luck out. Hopefully it doesn't rain at all, though I wouldn't mind a little bit of rain just because we never get to experience rain out here. But mostly I don't want rain because we're going to be out and about a lot, and I don't want to get rained on. It always dampens things. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, crap-a-doo. I feel like there was something more important. I feel like you talked about important stuff. Oh, man. I'm forgetting now. I'm 6 minutes in plus the, 3 minutes from the other video? That's probably plenty. Well, I guess that's it for now. Keep journaling. I need to journal more. I have not been journaling much. I don't know what the hell I've been doing. I haven't really blogged, haven't vlogged much, but once a week. And haven't been journaling a whole lot. Spending time on the internet. I don't know what I have been doing with myself. Doing laundry and dishes, that's good, but still, what the hell with all the other time. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up now, but I feel like I have more. I think there will be more posts this week, not a huge drought before the next one. Alright, Sadie. I will see you in a few hours. Bye. Where's the button?